Everybody get up.
Welcome to Body Shop TV. My name is Chella.
And I am the Body Mechanic NYC.
Body Mechanic, we look extra, extra blonde today.
What are you talking about? I haven't noticed anything different. What are you talking about?
We're getting ready for tonight.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be going to the 70s disco concert at Patchwork Theater. If you don't have your tickets,
we are?
Heck yeah.
You didn't tell me about that.
Yes, I did. That's why we're looking like this today. We're getting ready for tonight. Sugar Hill Gang's going to be there. And
Sugar who?
The Sugar Hill Gang. You know, Rapper's Delight.
Like sugar in the gas tank? That the same? No?
Come on. No, Sugar Hill Gang from the 70s.
Oh, Sugar Hill Gang. Yeah, I remember them.
And Harold Melvin's Blue Notes are going to be there. And Bonnie Pointer. It's going to be on and popping.
What did she sing?
She's one of the sisters from the Pointer Sisters.
And what did
I'm so excited. And I just can't hide
That sounds like Sugar in the Gas Tank song to me. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm excited about tonight, too. I can't wait to go.
Me too, right? I'm going to put on
Where are we going to be?
Backstage.
Ah!
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it is. Even though I'm a little shy.
So, Body Mechanic, how was your week?
My week was so awesome.
Awesome? Why?
Because in my acting class, I got to scream at people.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I felt expansion coming on. I was able to, elevate my expansion up to another level.
Wow, I'm proud of you. These acting classes are really working out for you, man.
Yes, they are. Oh, see that? I normally I couldn't do that.
So you're not going to have any problem emceeing our Body Shop Honors.
I'm feeling shyness leaking back into my body right now.
We're going to be celebrating 1 year on TV and radio tomorrow night, right here at Madhouse TV Studios in Deer Park. And we welcome everyone that's watching us to come and party with us and celebrate our 1 year journey. It's going to be a lot of fun. Awesome food by Main Catch. The menu is over the top.
Yes,
Live
the food is going to be...
entertainment.
Right, the food will be really good. But the ribs are for me and Chella only. The ribs are just for us.
Well, you never tell me about we're going to have ribs. That's going to be packaged privately on the DL.
You're going into detail right now. I just said ribs.
But you just said it's only for us. Now people who will come in, they're going to be looking for the ribs.
Why are you shaking your hair when you talk to me?
It shakes by itself.
Oh, okay. Yours looks a little different than mine.
Mine looks better than yours.
Okay.
Mine looks more ethnic.
Oh my God, Sugar Hill ethnic. We're going down.
That's right.
So
what else did you do this week?
I'm in my 6th week of tango lessons.
Wow, how's that coming?
It's going like this.
When are you gonna show me what you've learned?
It takes time to develop the balance.
It takes time to
develop. I know a lot of Latin people are not good with balance. Is that
Why?
true? I don't know. I'm just
Latin people are very good with balance. What are you talking about?
Why are you getting all ethnic on me?
I'm just defending my people. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Well, you're so boricua.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Is tango close to like salsa, merengue? Are they similar?
No.
They're very different?
Very different. That's Argentine. Very different.
Okay. All right.
But it's all in the same family. We're all familia. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. A little bit of rough news.
Rough news?
Yes. Remember when we sat in for Dr. Love last Friday? I heard that there was a little problem.
Oh, yeah. We do our
Yes.
radio show on Friday evenings, and we
Yeah.
sat in for the Dr. Love show that comes on after us. So the Body Mechanic and I were role-playing. He was Dr. Love. No, you were intern.
I was intern Melvin.
Intern Melvin, and I was Nurse Lola. And
So one of the questions was, if you could be a piece of fruit.
No, if you could be a fruit or a vegetable, which one would you be and why?
Which one would you be?
Right.
I was warm watermelon, and Chella was the infamous banana. But it's how Chella.
Infamous.
Yes,
banana.
It was very infamous because you got a phone call a couple days later.
We got in trouble.
What did they say, Chella?
They said that we were just too sexual for a majority-owned Christian radio station.
I don't remember you saying anything all that provocative.
Don't Christians have sex?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
I thought they did.
No.
Well, how did they get all these people?
That's why when you go to church, you only see couples.
Is that true? Where do those children come from? You know how they have children's service? They did when the service begins, okay, then they dismiss all the kids.
I don't know. Do they have sex?
I don't know. We gotta find
Maybe
that
after
out.
Bible studies.
You know what? I don't think they like to talk about sex, or at least they don't like to hear the real things that we talk about. I mean, we keep it real.
Wait a minute. Can you calm down? Our guests are
okay.
sensitive here.
All
Right?
right, there we go.
All right. Let me take another
right.
look at you. You're looking kind of sexy, actually.
Thank you, buddy.
We can talk about that now because we're not on the radio show.
Right, we're on
Yeah.
Madhouse TV.
Drop it like it's hot.
Friendly, user-friendly network.
Absolutely.
All right, so anyway, yesterday's show that we did was, I was laughing. My muscles in my stomach are still sore from laughing so hard.
She is so funny.
Oh my God, I was laughing.
Why was you laughing so much?
I don't mean, oh, we asked, yesterday's question of the night was, what's your favorite body of water and why? Mine was the ocean. I love the ocean. And you kept laughing because I kept saying how big, why.
Every adjective she gave was big.
That's why I like the ocean, because it's massive, it's huge, it's like vast.
It's colossal.
It's colossal.
You about to laugh again.
I know. I'm not gonna laugh like that again today.
All right, cool.
I'll mess up my makeup.
Who does your makeup for you? Wow, your eyes are looking.
What does that mean in English?
It's hard to describe. I can't put it in words, so you just go.
There's a young lady that does my makeup. Her name is Jocelyn. She is over the top. She has a company called Changing Faces. And what she does is she goes into neighborhoods and identifies women that really look like they could use an uplift or just a hug or some love. And she does a makeover on them.
So she does makeup hug them.
Mm-hmm. She
Makeup
just
hug.
makes them, yeah.
Let me ask you, didn't she ask you to take and put the eyeliner inside your lid?
She did. No, I don't like doing that.
Okay,
I
I'm
do it on the
not going
outside.
in. I'm not going in. I won't talk about makeup on the show, but
So anyway,
So,
what? I want to talk about tomorrow night.
oh, one more thing I want to talk about.
All right, go
I want to
ahead.
talk about our visit to the medicine man when we picked up that scent, that fragrance.
Oh, Amber. Well, so what about it? The amber is awesome.
Oh! I need some face training. Yeah.
You need face
What's his name?
trimming.
What is his name?
His name is Maldonado. I got to look up his
He's
first
Puerto
name.
Rican too, right?
Yes, he's Boricua.
He's a Puerto Rican shaman.
He's
and in
awesome.
his place, he has all these healing crystals, and he has all these natural scents and aromas.
Albert.
Huh?
Albert Maldonado.
Yes. So Chell likes to go there because he plays this hypnotic music, and he has these incredible fragrances in there. You're getting a feel for him.
And his
right?
jewelry.
And the candles are burning.
His jewelry is awesome.
Right. And you go in there like all razzled from the day, and within 10 minutes,
You're
even
like,
your voice starts to slow down, and you become calm. Oh, look at that smile right there. Oh, look at that.
it's really, really cool.
So Chella likes to go there and kind of take the edge off. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's good. I want to go there today, too. And he has awesome jewelry. I love the precious stones. It's really cool.
Like you don't have enough already.
Well, I like to expand my collection. My jewelry is an expression of who I am. And
So how many expressions do you need?
a lot of pieces come from people who mean a lot to me.
Oh,
know?
I see.
Like I have a favorite aunt in Texas who gave me a lot of my silver and turquoise. And
That's special.
is your hair okay? Okay? You okay with your hair?
I'm feeling good. I'm getting into the zone.
Really?
here.
I'm getting warm.
Yeah.
It's hot in here. I think it's
Well,
the
you
hair.
get used to it after a while.
Yeah.
So,
So anyway, this is my favorite time. The last Saturday of each month, we highlight young people, and it's always my favorite show. I didn't think anybody was coming today.
I love young people because I
Me
used to
too.
be young.
I'm still young.
A long time ago.
You're not young anymore?
No, I'm a fossil. I saw a gray hair on my toe today. It was so depressing.
Oh, you are so.
And when I plucked the gray hair, it was so painful.
You are so.
Then apparently like a week
silly.
later it'll be back.
You are silly.
I don't know. When are you officially old?
Never. I'm never gonna get old.
How old are you again? 60?
My makeup artist
You're
told me.
close to 60.
Stop! My makeup
You
artist.
are!
Stop it! My makeup artist told me today. She said, "I cannot believe you're almost."
Hold on, I want to check something. Even your nose feels young. I can check the cartilage. It feels... Chella is almost 60 years old. Look at that woman.
I am not almost 60.
That's because she
I'm
takes.
almost 57.
That's because she takes Beepop. What?
I'm almost 57. That's 60. That's
57 is
9.
knocking on
That's a
60's
long time
door.
No, that's too far.
No. If you were 15 and I say you're almost 60, that's different.
No.
You're 57.
You're almost 62.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what?
I'm not.
I feel like I'm 18.
I don't feel like I'm 56. So anyway, so I have a lot of people in my circle of influence, and there was a young woman that I met many years ago when I launched my website, Long Island with Alicia, when I did my own TV show back in the day.
You knew her back then?
Yeah. So she came to my launch party, and she approached me, and she was brand new in getting into the nonprofit industry, and I always admired her tenacity because she kept her focus, and many years later, I don't know how many years, I think that was about,
Kind of like similar to you.
It's a long-
6 years.
no, it was more than 6 years, a long time ago. And anyway, we crossed paths again, and we were on Facebook, and I invited her to bring her nonprofit organization to share with us on Body Shop TV today. So, you gonna make the concoction?
Yes, I'm going to make. Tell me more about this wonderful. It sounds like
So
very wonderful.
her name is Shavana. Shavana, and she brought beautiful young women with her, and I want to give the mic to her so she could talk all about her nonprofit organization. So Shavana, welcome to Body Shop TV.
Thank you, Chella, for inviting me. My name is Shavana Johnson. I'm the CEO and founder of YWRAP, Young Women Rising Above Perceptions.
Young women rising above perception.
Yes.
I like that.
I want them to see their vision, write a vision, and create strategies to help them stay on the path to success. And for people to receive them, we want them to rise above the perception of the norm. And that's what Young Women Rising Above Perceptions is all about.
Very nice. And how old is your organization?
Actually, 7.
7 years?
Yes, 7. I actually started out at Suffolk Community back in 2005, 6, somewhere in there. And it broadened to the Brentwood Freshman Center. And I've been there ever since.
Very nice. That's when I met you 6 years ago?
Yes.
It seemed like it was longer.
Yes, it was 6.
That's what
6 or
happens when you
7
get close
years
to
ago.
60.
Stop it.
Speeding up.
You met me prior
I'm
to
sorry.
that because I'm also part of the Mid Island Club, the national.
Right.
That's how we met, through Catherine Negree.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes, and then we met again at your launch party, and then boom, everything
Wow.
has gone upwards ever since.
Did you say
That's
boom?
awesome.
There
Yes,
it is.
boom.
Girl. Let's get it, you girl. What's up? All right now.
So I'd like to have the ladies introduce themselves. So tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Tita.
Where's your microphone?
Oh, it's stuck on her elbow. Oh, sorry.
My name is Tita. My name is Ikira, but they call me Tita. And
Tita?
Yeah, I'm from Brentwood.
Brentwood? Okay.
My name is Shayla Williams, and I'm from Brentwood.
Brentwood? Okay.
Shayla from Brentwood. What's up, girl? Uh-oh, here we go. I feel it already coming on.
Hello, I'm Elizabeth Amaya, and I'm from Brentwood.
Very nice.
Hi, my name is Jennifer, and I'm from Brentwood too.
Very nice.
You go, Jennifer. What's up, girl?
Hi, my name is Iris, and I'm from Brentwood as well.
Okay, welcome.
Iris Dimples from Brentwood.
And I'm Emma Bonilla from Brentwood as well.
Tell me your name again.
Emma Bonilla.
Say it one more time.
Emma Bonilla.
Oh my God, it sounds hypnotic. I think I'm gonna get out. You hear that voice?
Emma.
Oh, Emma.
We have to get Emma to sing. You hear that voice? Emma's like, Emma.
Emma Bonilla.
What's up, Emma? Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. I'm excited. I'm sorry.
Welcome, ladies. You're all so beautiful.
Yes.
If you just jump right in, whoever wants to answer the question. What made you get involved with, what's the acronym again?
Well, YWRAP, YWRAP.
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 YWRAP, okay.
Oh, like why rap?
YWRAP,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, like, I got you now. Yeah, okay.
So what made you get involved into the program?
Well, it started off with Iris. She's the one who introduced this program to me back when I was a freshman.
Uh-huh.
So I went, and then I just fell in love. And she's like my second mom, and I really love her.
Oh, that's nice. And how long have you been involved?
It's been 3 years already.
3 years.
Yeah.
I can feel the flutters.
How often do you guys come together?
Oh well, sometimes more. Sometimes we have like events like today that we see each other more often, but it's usually that we see her once a week.
Once a week?
Yeah, it's sad, but I mean.
Hey.
But it doesn't have to be like that. It's all
Oh,
about
they
a
have my
choice.
cell number, so
Yeah.
they're able to contact me anytime outside of school. If they want to talk or have an issue, they can contact me.
Very
We-
nice.
we
So it's like a
contact-
support network also.
Yes.
Awesome.
So how many young ladies are involved in YWRAP?
I was outside of these young ladies altogether this year. Was it about 10, 12? Is 12 of you all together? It's about 12 of them all together this year.
Okay.
Outside of last year, I had 15. And the year before that, it was, 8, 10 of you, the beginning of their ninth grade year when I started there. It was 10 of them. So I would say a network of a little bit more than 30. Because I also work with AFI, PINs, people in need of supervision. I work with the courts as well. So outside of them, there's a large amount of young ladies that I mentor and counsel as well.
So how is the selection process? What happens? Do you like have a lottery or something, or like do they show up for like American Idol? Like what's going? Like how do you do this?
Their lottery is when they walk through the door and actually just want to look at their life to see what needs to be changed. When they come to me, I have an open door policy. There is no one turned away because I want to communicate with all of them and to talk about whatever issues or whatever needs that they need. I want to make sure that they're addressed, our concerns. So there's never anyone that comes through our door that is turned away. All young women are welcome.
Aside from working with their issues and needs, do you work on projects outside of YWRAP, like maybe doing some altruistic work or any kind of community work?
We're getting more so into that this year. Well, we wanted to get into that this year, but I was sick, so that kind of didn't happen.
Okay.
But we go on trips. I usually take them to different places. Like last year, we went to the city to a modeling event and things of that nature.
How was that?
Really
It was
fun.
really fun. We met Shonda Freeman.
Really?
Yes. Jeannie Ferguson. Yeah, we have a lot of new friends.
Very nice.
Are you feeling better now?
Oh, I feel, well, I have good days, I have bad days, but I'm going to keep getting up.
Now we're talking.
You know, keep getting up. You got to keep doing what you have to do.
That's right.
You start something, you got to keep staying focused. And no matter what, just keep getting up. Keep getting up.
So is YWRAP funded?
No, but we just became 501c3.
Excellent.
So we now have funders that are looking at us because outside of this, I am also the president of the Whitney E. Johnson Foundation.
Which is?
We provide enrichment through, we partnership with the Brentwood Community School. We provide free tutoring. Not only are we concerned about them as mind, body, and spirit, but we want them to make sure that those that are struggling academically, that they too have an opportunity to see what all their gifts and talents are so that we can motivate them. So I have professors that I work with that come in and we tutor them math, science, English, history, and Spanish.
That is so awesome.
Excellent.
So we are concerned about the whole person, not just them walking through the door and just, looking at their needs, but we're concerned about their education as well.
You know, that's awesome. It seems like all that you do, you would get a lot more people to fund your efforts.
Well, I've been kind of quiet.
I was going to say that. Maybe she's not putting the tentacles out there.
You gotta put it out there.
This
This
is my
is
first
awesome.
year actually, being that we've been fighting for the 501 for a while now, but we actually just, got our 501c3. So we are looking at more funding and more doors that we can knock down to make the picture a little bigger. We also do a 6-week summer enrichment program. It's for free. We had 30 students the first year where we did math, science, English, and history. And Monday through Thursday, we did educational tutoring and enrichment. And then on Fridays, we took them on different trips. We went to the city, to Ambare's museum.
Wow.
We took them to the Jewish museum.
How'd you like the museum?
Schomburg Museum. No, they didn't. They were not involved at that time. But this is just something that we've culminated that we started to do.
Wow.
So this year, we're going to do it again. the 6-week enrichment. And, you know, the door is open for them to come.
Do you have a website?
Yes.
What is the website?
It is the WEJFoundation.org.
And that talks about the YWRAP program?
Yes, because the foundation is now the umbrella of what we're under, because the 501c3 is under the foundation. So YWRAP is now umbrellaed underneath of that.
Okay.
Okay.
And say that website again?
It is the www.wejfoundation.org.
WEJFoundation.org.
Yes.
And what's a contact phone number?
631-521-7699.
Say that number again.
631-521-7699.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. We're going to take a break right now. When we come back, we're going to hear more from the YWRAP girls.
That's right.
Stay tuned. We'll be
YWRAP
right
posse.
back.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidiscipline practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful framed prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
Welcome back to Body Shop Welcome back to Body Shop TV. We have a phone call. Let's get this phone call right now.
Yeah.
Welcome to Body Shop TV.
Hello. I'm just on. Hello, Jella. Hello, Body Mechanic.
Hi.
How are you today?
I am great. You guys are talking stuff that I'm interested in.
We have a studio full of beautiful young women talking about the YWRAP program, all about self-esteem, self-empowerment. I'm just so excited.
Yeah, that is awesome. You know, I heard something the other day that was so disturbing, and I thought about how important it is that you're covering topics like that and even
Wait, Renee, we're not hearing you very well.
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Now we can, yes. Continue.
Okay, I was thinking about how I've been hearing such alarming things about our young women and how important it is that YWRAP is around because it's so needed. I heard a story actually yesterday about a young lady in high school. I think she's probably anywhere between 16 and 17 years old. And there's a video circulating about her doing some pretty profane things with a young man out of the window of her home.
Renee, we're losing a connection.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
That's much better. Sounds like you're in the studio almost.
Okay, is this better?
Yes.
Okay, so first, I don't know what you heard me say, but I wanted to just thank you for covering this, and I want to thank the organization YWRAP for empowering young women, because what's happening now is so alarming, and I'm around so many young people, and I heard the story yesterday about this young lady. She's somewhere, I think she's either 16 or 17 years old, and there's a video circulating in the high school about some profane things that she was doing out of the window of her home.
Oh, wow.
But what made the story so horrible is I said to my son, I said, her mother must be so devastated. You know what I mean? And my son said, no, she's not. I said, she has to. Any mom, you know, no matter what, you just think that this would happen. She says, no, Mommy, I'm telling you, not this girl's mom. She said, they come from a very affluent family. She said, but this young lady broke up with her boyfriend because the mom was intimate with the young lady's boyfriend.
Oh, wow.
So do you see the state of chaos that we're dealing with?
Wait a minute. I need to pick myself up off the floor.
Wow, that's sad.
Exactly.
That's really grossly sad.
Wow.
And I mean, the fact that this is like happening, so YWRAP is so needed. It needs to spread. We need to have a campaign on how we can recruit more young women, but also see what we can do to help these broken moms.
That's what I was about to say.
Exactly. Yeah.
I agree. I actually want to start a campaign to help YWRAP get some funding so they can do a lot more work and work with a lot more young ladies.
Yeah, it's really needed. It's really, really needed. So thank you. Thank you for covering it, and anything that I could do to help or support or, you know, continue to spread the word, I would, because I know it's a crisis going on.
Awesome. Thank you so much for calling Renee Porter. She actually has a show that comes on after us at 6:30, and it's called Working with What You Got. It's an awesome show, and a lot of us all often complain because we don't have what we need, but we just have to take the time to just utilize what's in our circle. So thank you again for calling, Renee, and have an awesome weekend.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye, honey.
I know, Renee.
Very nice, very nice.
It is sad just to hear those stories, but, you know, the idea is to talk and engage our children. And in order to engage them, you also now have to engage the parents. But to get to the parents, you have to get to the children to get to the parents.
That's right.
And that's what the sad part of this is. That comes to our launch. We're going to launch a youth magazine. It's called All About Us Youth Magazine.
Very nice.
It's going to engage the young people to write about issues such as this and to speak to the parents to let them know, especially with exposing yourself and exposing your body on YouTube, online, Facebook, is now a felony charge. Young people do not realize the detriment that it does to them and their self-esteem. But in the long run, we need to look at the long picture,
That's right.
the future picture of what's really going on and how it's going to affect them.
Now, when are you launching the magazine?
The promo comes out on May 25th.
Excellent. And how many pages is it?
The promo is going to be 16 pages, but the magazine itself is going to be over 100 pages.
Over 100?
Yes, we have a lot of
How often is it going to come out?
quarterly right now. Quarterly.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
Quarterly.
Very nice. And all of you are going to contribute? Of course. That is so nice.
Yes.
So
Wow.
your catchment area is only in Brentwood?
As far as YWRAP, yes. Well, I go out to Cinema Riches, Riverhead because of Penns and Affy. But right now my particular area is just strongly in Brentwood right now. Yes. We're seeking to expand outside of New York right now. We've had a call from out of state, and they're interested in the program as well.
Have you ever thought about developing a similar program for young men?
Yes. Oh, yes. I have 2 young men, 26 and 22 of my own. And I've written a program for young men. Yes, I have.
Good.
I just wanted to make sure that never had a girl, so these are my daughters. So they are the key to the future, and I've always wanted to mentor them. I always said when I had the time to give back, I would do that. So right now my focus is the young girls. But with the magazine, I figured we can incorporate and speak over all the issues concerning our young people to get them involved, to really write, the particulars of the issues that are concerning them. And so I felt that that would be a good collaborative effort to really address a lot of the issues.
Now, all of you young ladies, are you in high school or junior and senior?
We're juniors.
They're juniors. The 4 of us are freshmen.
And you're all in Brentwood School District?
Yeah.
So I understand that Brentwood School District is the largest school district in the country or in the state? I think it's the country.
It's the country, I thought.
Long Island.
Really?
Yeah.
It's huge.
Largest school district?
Yeah, it's huge.
It's huge.
We're intense. It's huge. We have like 4 different middle schools,
Yes.
2 high schools, and a freshman center.
About how many kids are in a class?
30. 30's the max.
Wow. 30 students and 1 teacher. That's, I hate it.
Sometimes they cannot control them.
I
It depends
know.
what type of teacher you get.
Really?
So does that affect your concentration
Of course.
and your ability to excel?
Not all the time. It depends what type of person you are. Like if you want to follow the crowd and not pay attention, that's you. But for me, I'm in a class with a lot of people, but I just still pay attention. And when I hear people talking, I just ignore it and just stay concentrated.
You have your own journey, right?
Yeah.
Going with your bad self.
And that takes a lot for a person to be that focused because it's easy to get distracted.
It really is, yeah.
It's easy to use it as an excuse. Well, there's so many people in my classroom, I can't focus. There's too many distractions. So good for you.
But
Good for you.
being distracted is a choice. But that's besides the point. The environment actually should be serene.
So I want to do an exercise with the ladies. I want to ask you all to think about your most favorite furry animal in your head, and then think about 3 things as to why it's your favorite furry animal. 3 things how it makes you feel. 3 adjectives.
Right, how it makes you feel.
Right. You got it? So Miss Shavana, why don't you go first?
Cat.
A cat and
Did
3
she say cat or cat?
A cat.
I'm just messing with you. That was fun.
But did you
okay.
stir this already?
Yeah, oh my God. Did you call me Pa?
No, I didn't. Shut up.
She called
I-
me Pa
I did
Body
not-
Mechanic Stir. What? You are so funny,
Where'd you get
child.
this
I can't
spoon
take
from?
it
It's so
anywhere.
tiny.
Can we get back to the cat,
Yes.
please? Cat. Go ahead. Go ahead, Miss
C-A-T.
Catwoman. Tell us about your cat.
3 adjectives.
Loving, adorable, perceptive.
Perceptive. I like that. How about you?
A rat.
An R-A-T, a rat?
Yeah.
Oh, because the cat's going to chase the rat. I see what's up now.
Small, smart, and excited, I guess. Like jumpy.
Jumpy.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. A rat. How about you?
Hold on a second.
I never heard that before. Have you, honey mechanic?
And the two of us need. I'm sorry. Inside joke, sorry.
A zebra,
Ooh. Why?
because it's my favorite animal. But it's majestic, unique, and
And you are?
it's adorable.
Aww.
So majestic, adorable. What's the third one?
And unique.
Unique. Very good. How about you?
Mine is a tiger because it's brave, strong, and fast.
And wow, brave, strong, and fast. Okay, next.
Mine is my dog because he's small, but he's like a leader, like, you know, and also he's funny.
What were the three things? Funny
Funny, small, and leader.
and what?
And,
Leader.
and in
A
charge.
leader. Very good.
Mine is a tiger as well. It's very strong-minded, and
And you
fast.
are.
And I don't know. It doesn't lose sleep over anyone. You know, the
Doesn't worry, huh?
yeah, it doesn't worry. It's just on its own.
Independent.
Yes.
Very
independent, of
good.
course.
And last but not least,
I think mine would be a lion because they're strong, they're fast, and they rule the world. And you know what I mean?
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Y'all are awesome.
Those are all such awesome, strong adjectives, right?
So tell them what it means, what they
So
just did.
what you just did was described how you view yourself.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that beautiful?
What?
Now
Interesting.
you want to do another exercise?
They're like, bring it on.
Okay, now think about your favorite color and 3 adjectives as to why it's your favorite color. Shavana,
Purple.
why?
Purple is a very spiritual color.
Okay.
Authority,
Mm-hmm.
powerful, and witty.
And witty.
Mhm.
Okay. How about you?
Black.
Black.
It's strong. It's fearing, and it's just it goes with everything.
Black rat. Go ahead.
Miss Majestic is going to speak.
I really don't have one favorite color.
Okay.
I have 2.
All right.
Blue and red.
Why?
Because it's the color of Superman. Blue because it's the color of the sky. And red because, red is just a beautiful color.
Superman is blue, red, and yellow.
Yeah, but yellow. It's the color of pea. I don't like that.
Very good. Superman. That's interesting. Okay, next.
My favorite color is blue
Blue.
because it's like the ocean and the skies are blue. It's like peaceful, and it's nature, and it just makes me really happy.
Oh, that's nice.
My favorite color is yellow because it reminds me of the sun, and it reminds me of happiness, and also I just think of the beach for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
My favorite color is black as well. It goes with everything. That's number 1.
Right.
Of course.
Strong. It speaks. I feel like it speaks out. And
That's really interesting.
Yeah. I'm loving your socks, by the way.
thank you.
Those are socks?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But they were boots. Oh. Have on.
How about you?
My favorite color is pink.
Pink?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like pink, it reminds me of just girliness. I don't know, I just like pink. Diva. And just really girly. I don't know. I just like it so much. Yeah.
Okay. Those are also awesome adjectives they use. Those words describe how people view you.
I've gotten diva because
Okay, diva. Okay.
Why are you looking at
Why
me
you
like that,
looking at me
licking
like
your
that?
lips?
What? I am not.
Yes, you are.
I just had a drink.
I might be
buddy,
blind with
because-
these glasses on, but I saw lip licking going on.
Out of here.
Yeah.
I was looking at
Man.
you to see if you want me to go further.
Go who or what?
I was looking at you to see if you wanted me to go further.
No reason to go any further in
No,
those questions.
I want to go to the White Room. So we're going to go to the White Room when we come back.
Oh, this is
Stay
going to be
tuned.
really interesting.
Yes, we
yeah,
have
stay tuned
YWRAP
for
in
the White
house.
Room. Yes.
We have YWRAP in the house. Don't go anywhere. Give us a call. We'll be right back.
Old Spice body spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face. Goodbye. Oh no! It's like you got idol. Power.
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce Dryer Bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer, and I never have to remember.
Old Spice body spray makes you smell like power. It's so powerful it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power.
Yeah, I do. Power!
Try this routine to feel fresh and clean. Pair Charmin Fresh Mates with your Charmin.
Oh, Spice body spray is too powerful to stay in its own commercial. That's right. Power! Old Spice body spray can change a regular smelling man into a man who smells like power!
Now, how is this? Wow, you know what? I actually do feel more powerful.
Potato chips! Power! It's me.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware.
We have 3 of the largest showrooms of safes on display and in stock. You can see and touch them in person instead of browsing a catalog. We carry gun and rifle safes, burglary safes, jewelry safes, fire rated from a half hour to 2 hour. Famous name brands.
We sell Gardol.
We sell AMSAC.
The new AMSAC touchscreen.
If you're ever in need of a safe, think Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware. Right, Lockie?
That's right, Alan.
Welcome back to Body Shop TV. My name is Chella.
And I am the very shy body mechanic NYC in costume.
Very good. And the purpose of Body Shop TV and Body Shop Radio is to provide you with information on wellness and relationships to aid in the longevity of both.
Absolutely.
So please join us today. Give us a call. The number's on the bottom of the screen. We have beautiful women in the house. Whoop, whoop, with the YWRAP program. And so now we're going to ask the ladies to imagine themselves in a white room with no windows and no doors. Name 3 things
About how that makes you feel.
Trapped.
Are you going? Oh, we'll start from that end then.
trapped.
Give
What
us
else?
2 other adjectives.
Lost.
Lost.
Just sad. You're just in a white room by yourself.
No windows
nowhere to
and no
go.
doors.
With no one. It's just you.
Okay.
Next. Oh, she's in the white room right now. Look at her.
Relaxed but anxious.
And one more.
Hopeless.
Hopeless.
Wow, look at her. She's got the vision.
How about you?
Peaceful lonely, and it's white. So it's just colorless.
Colorless.
I would be very like frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
I feel very alone,
Mm-hmm.
and just like there was like nothing to look forward to.
Okay. Next.
I would feel trapped, lonely, and just hopeless.
Hopeless?
Yeah.
But you'd still be majestic.
Alone, scared, aggravated.
Aggravated. Miss Shavana?
Beautiful, whole, and fearless.
Say that again.
Beautiful, whole, and fearless.
And fearless. Before we tell you why we asked you that question, I just want to share with you that, Body Khan, did you notice that the energy in the room changed?
Oh, completely, because they were in the white room. I don't blame them. I would have been too. I'd probably been crawling around trying to get out.
It totally changed. Your vision was so serious and so focused.
Which is what should have happened.
Right, exactly. So
Shelley,
you're a genius. You're a genius, Body
You're so
Khan.
cute with your... Oh, sorry. Yes.
All right, so tell them what that meant, Body Khan.
So what that room signifies is death. How you view death. Did you see her? She went, yes.
So Miss Shavana had given some very positive, comforting adjectives.
And you know what's very interesting about that? I think that if we had a panel split with age, a certain age, I think that it will vary.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's scary.
But
Yeah.
it's part of life.
But you know what's interesting?
Okay.
I think that as we move through life, things change. So
Right.
it's all it's
Yeah.
all good.
It's
No,
all
I mean
good.
every you're talking about how you feel in that room, and based on experiences, it will change. It might get worse, it might get better, but it's all
You look like my daughter.
good. She does, right?
She's beautiful.
Thank you.
So are you.
You have a voice like her too.
You sing?
Yeah.
You sing?
Yes.
Let's come on, showtime. It's showtime.
Don't even try to act like you shy, girl. You're like, body mechanic, I will bring it.
Tell me your name again.
Emma.
Oh, now her voice is shaking. Emma in the white room. No, I'm not singing.
What was your last name, Emma?
Bonilla.
What?
Bonilla.
Bonilla.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
got-
we are so proud today at Body Shop TV to present to you Emma Bonilla.
I can't sing.
Going to sing for us.
Chella, why are you putting the pressure on? Now she feels like she's in the white room. With Greg Walls. Nice stuff.
I can't sing. I'm just kidding.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Who told you she could sing?
Wasn't that fun?
Oh, you really can't sing?
No, I told him I could sing, but I was
She can
just
sing.
kidding.
She can sing. Trust me, I can tell by her voice and how she
Yes,
talks.
I
can sing.
Maybe she'll grow some wings and share a few
Yes.
chords with us later on.
She wants
if
to be an
you-
actor.
Oh, not.
She wants to
My
be
daughter's an
actress.
actress. I'm going to connect you with her. She sings and she acts.
Getting them connections.
Yeah.
Acting classes are really good. You know
Yes.
what? Acting classes are. I take it for expansion, but it allows you to operate in many different emotional realms. Simultaneously turn them on and off. And it actually helps you in your general environment. Because I live in a very tranquil environment. I've kind of created that. And it's very seldom that I actually get too excited about anything. I mean, I love what I do, but as far as anger, it's just not a part of my repertoire. I don't live in that world. But when I started taking these acting classes and I had to express anger, I started digressing and looking at my journey, you know, being a man of color and the things I had to go through. So a lot of issues started coming up. It was really incredible. But acting is something that we all should try or even take lessons because it's kind of like self-therapy. It's really awesome. And you interact with the energy in the room and different people because, you know, everyone you meet, it shows you different things about yourself. So.
And once you grow to that comfort zone, when anyone, no matter where you are, asks you to sing, you'll just sing on a dime.
Because you know what? It's not that you can't sing. Of course you can sing. You're just shy. You're like, oh my God, what are they going to sing? we are going to embrace you here, and so will everyone else.
That's right. And I always tell people, the reason why we're shy, Emma, is because we're so afraid of what people will think of us when we open our mouths. And in most cases, the people that's in this room right now are not going to be in our lives 20 years from now. So why waste that kind of energy and worrying about what they think?
Waste that time, because that becomes a product of your environment.
And another thing, whenever someone asks you to sing, you should always sing. You know why? Because you never know who's listening that can get you to the next step, that exposure that you want.
That might want to mentor you. You
be on
never know.
stage. You just never know.
Yeah, people don't know unless you open your mouth and go, "What's up? Here I am."
Come on, Emma.
I can't sing.
look, her voice is getting low. She's like, "Okay."
Are you an alto?
I don't know. I just act more. I don't. I sing. But
What's your
can't
favorite?
sing.
What's your favorite song?
Yeah.
What's your favorite song to sing in the shower?
Yeah.
Da da da.
I can't. I don't know.
Oh my God, it's so funny. Like, All right, we'll come back to it.
We'll come back. So what I want to ask you, ladies, you know, the body mechanic was saying earlier, I think we were on break, that we are a product of our environment. And I just wanted to know, what kind of habits do you have? What kind of hobbies do you have? And what kind of exposure do you have to make up the woman that you are today?
So let's start with some hobbies. Yeah.
I do wrestling, lacrosse, and kickboxing.
I'm scared of you. I feel safe.
Wrestling?
Yeah.
Is it like a organized team for girls?
No, it's boys wrestling.
Boys wrestling?
Off the top rope? Yeah, look,
You're on the
look
boys
at
wrestling
those
team?
biceps. Hold on, get that camera. Focus in. Go, girl.
Yeah, I quit this year because I had surgery, but next year I'm going back.
So they have co-ed wrestling?
It's kind of, they have to let me in.
Why?
It's a law. Like they have.
Usually
to let
it's
girls.
boys.
What? You go. That's awesome.
It's
I've never
fun,
heard of
isn't
that.
it?
Of course it is. It's
fun.
funny beating up guys.
I wrestled in college, so.
Oh, that is so good. I like that. How about you?
I run track, and I love to do community service and like stay after school and just help.
Give back, right?
That's
Yeah, I
nice.
love to give back.
That's nice. And you?
Well, I play soccer and lacrosse, and I do a lot of community service and just help out a lot.
I played soccer yesterday with these kids that I work with, and I messed up my knee. I just forgot that I was 56 years old. My knee is
You
swollen.
forgot you was almost 60?
Stop it. I'm not
Go-
almost 60.
go ahead.
My knee is swollen. I don't know why. I was the goalie, you know.
Wait a minute, you were wearing those boots. What you expect?
So,
Soccer and cowgirl boots. Oh my God.
I didn't know we were going to play soccer yesterday. But my knee is swollen, and when I move it, it hurts. Oh my God. But it was fun. How about you?
Well, I love to play sports. I love reading. Like, come on, you gotta read. I also,
When you read, you travel.
yeah, and I also help people. You know, it's fun. You have a good feeling.
Makes you feel good,
Yeah,
right?
it makes you feel good. Yeah.
Nice.
I love to read. It's my escape. I don't know. Just feel like I'm in a different place when I read. And I also love to help people. It gives me a good feeling about myself that I can make a difference.
Nice.
What kind of stuff do you like to read, Miss Dimples?
I read everything. Like if someone gives me a suggestion, I'll read it.
But if you had to choose, fiction, nonfiction, mystery.
Nonfiction, and a lot of it has to do with people that like have had hardships. I like to see how they get through it. Maybe can influence me in a way when I go through something.
Nice.
Yeah, I've read a lot of books that have to deal with like women that have been kidnapped and things like that, and how they didn't let that affect their entire life. Like they came out of this captivity and everything,
Overcame.
and then yeah, they
Very
overcame.
good. Very good. Emma Bonilla.
That's right.
I like acting. I like helping out people as well.
Do you sing to them when you help them out?
No.
She's kidding. She's killing me.
And I like to draw. Even though I suck at it, I like to draw because I like to draw my feelings and like just write down everything I feel and read everything that I wrote down and ask myself why I feel that way and then just rip it up.
Well, you know what's interesting?
That's interesting. My daughter does that too.
I want to say something to you, Miss Wonderful. Drawing is a great, great tool. And you know what? Guess what? The more you do it, guess what happens?
Better you get.
Absolutely. Everything is all a learning process. There's no such thing as bad, or just keep moving, keep doing what makes you feel good. Keep drawing. Trust me, it gets better and better. It gets easier and easier. The connection, it connects you with your body and everything. Wow, y'all are incredible.
I have a quick question. All of you ladies are Latina?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ay,
Do
caramba.
do any of your parents not speak English? Mine. Yours? Does that create a hardship for you?
No.
Is it challenging for you? Do you find yourself having to translate?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
I think it's cool, but I've been speaking with a lot of young people lately, and they find it a burden, and they become like the babysitter.
Well, they are, because they're their English link to their external environment.
But I don't think it's a burden. It's like you're helping someone out.
Right.
Like, your parents.
Right.
They do not help them out. They brought you into this world. They're doing everything
Right.
they can to keep moving forward. So.
And that's exactly why I brought that point up, because I would never want you to think it's a burden, because exactly what she said. They brought you here, and if they need your assistance, it's just the right thing to do.
It's definitely is. Like, I want to become an immigration lawyer. Like, I love to help in that area. Just, like, I don't know, bring something up in me, and I need to help. I need to make a difference.
But is that are there a lot of Spanish parents that don't speak English?
A lot.
Yes.
And you know what's so interesting about that? When you don't speak that language, it really makes it creates a lot of limitations for you. I don't know whether you're aware of that or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, real quick, what countries are you guys from?
I'm Salvadorian and Russian.
And Russian?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm a full-on mutt. I'm like everything in the book.
Okay.
I'm Salvadorian.
Salvadorian?
Me too.
Salvadorian.
I'm Salvadorian and Honduran.
And Honduran?
Yeah.
Honduran.
Very nice.
So you've been to El Salvador?
No, I'm too scared to go there.
Why?
Because I don't
Her
know.
parents probably make her scared.
No, it's because
It's not
I
like
just
you're-
and I don't like speaking Spanish because I suck at it.
See, she wants to be good at everything. Well, newsflash, little lady. Gotta start somewhere.
I know, but I don't know. I just don't like speaking.
Because when you first started speaking English, you probably sucked at that too. But now look how good you are.
That's right. Just keep
Yes,
doing
go.
it.
Everything is a learning process.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when we come back, we're going to be talking about how awesome it is to juice. I cannot tell you how good I feel since I've been juicing. Right, Body Mechanic?
Really? When did you start juicing, Chala?
About a year ago. More than a year ago, Body Mechanic.
Really?
Yes, it's been, let's see, January, February, March, April, almost. Yep.
Yes.
16 months.
Hey.
16
Sorry, I
months
just bit the
ago.
carrot. What?
So, 16 months ago. So anyway, when we come back, we're going to talk about juicing and then talk about inflammation. We're going to share our juice with the young ladies. And stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidiscipline practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York. And we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
Being a fireman is more than just putting out blazes and giving kittens CPR. Sometimes my duty demands I fan the flames, like when a call comes in from a lady who needs immediate assistance. Maybe she needs help with a computer thing. Maybe she wants to go antique. Could be as simple as understanding that walking in heels it's hard. Aussi simple que l'été dernier à Paris. C'est sympa. Maybe it's ladies' night in, and she wants a simple, delicious recipe for margaritas with a twist. First, a can of limeade. Now hold on to this, you'll be using it. Side note, kittens make everything better. Next, add water. Now, a bottle of light beer. No, shh. Trust me, I'm a professional. And last, and most important, Sauza Blue tequila. Now, mix it up. Ole. Yes, that's what I'm trained for. Whether it's to help her choose leggings or pants, telling her leggings are pants, or discussing leggings and jeggings versus pant pegging at her next ladies' night in, I'll come to the rescue. Don't call me a hero. Just call me. Let me know what time.
Dad, where do babies come from?
Well, there's that big, shiny rocket ship. That's right, it's filled with babies. Babies of all kinds. And when the shiny rocket ship penetrates, mommy, dad goes, and when the time is just right, there's a space launch.
All systems go.
Babies of all kinds, released all over the place. Yeah, Africa. Well, mommy's Babylandia. That's right, it's filled with babies. After an amazing 9 months, babies. And that, son, is where babies come from.
But Jake said babies come from
Planet. Babylandia.
You go, play
with us on the bus.
Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hog's hair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
We're back.
Are those dimples ready? Oh,
She didn't tell us we're back. What's the buffer? OMG. Welcome back to Body Shop TV. My name is Chella.
and I am frazzled body mechanic NYC with the juicer and celery in my face.
You're always frazzled body
I'm
mechanic.
sorry. All right, so.
By the way, I bought everything organic.
Hold on, let me check to see if it's organic.
Yes, it is organic.
It's definitely organic. I'm liking it. Good.
Juicing.
So, folks, this will be kind of a two-part kind of thing. We're going to do some juicing, and then we're going to talk about, well, we can talk about some of the effects of how important juicing is, and then we're going to talk about inflammation reduction in the body, which juicing also helps to facilitate, decreasing the amount of inflammation in the body. So this is a centrifugal type of juicer. The juices come in all different forms, fashion, and shapes and sizes. Some are high speed, some are low RPMs. We can talk more about the particulars at a later time, but more importantly, we just want to talk about the how important juicing is. Most of us are inundated with lots of toxins. We eat foods that are dead, and there's no saying that we use here at Body Shop TV. Dead food, dead body. Now, if you look at this, like this piece of green, dark kale here.
It's called black kale, by the way.
It's called what?
Black kale.
interesting because it looks really greenish blue to me, but that's all good.
Organic
Organic black kale. So, just to share something with you. Chlorophyll, which is produced with photosynthesis, which is the sun mixing with glucose and different minerals from the soil, create dark green colors or green colors in general. This is life force for the body. What it does, it oxygenates the body. It also helps to decrease the amount of toxins that build up in the body. So the more greens that you eat, the greener the juices that you have, that you ingest, the more potent it is for your body. So,
So what the celery and the leaves? I like that story.
yes. Another thing I want to share with you about vegetables in general that grow. A lot of times what we have a tendency to do is, like when you get celery, I usually get celery from an organic, either organic farm or people who are local farmers. And when they do sell celery, usually it is never like this. What most food manufacturers do or supermarkets do is they actually cut the leaves off, and this is the only thing that's actually left with the celery. You have the heart of the celery, which is actually quite potent, but most or majority of the nutrients is actually in the leaves that actually grow on top. All the celery oil is in the leaves. There are small amounts in the stems, but most of the nutrition is actually in the leaves. Celery is something also that you must eat organic, because out of all of the vegetables that are out there, celery pulls toxins directly from the soil. As a matter of fact, if I was to take this and stick this in a cup of dye, and as long as the top is warm, it will draw the dye right into the celery. So anything that's sprayed externally, like for pesticides and things like that, celery has the highest concentrations out of any vegetable as far as contaminants from the soil and also pesticide residue. But celery, back almost 1,000 years ago, was used as medicine. Most vegetables have some type of medicinal value for your body. Very different than all those cakes and candies and all those foods that are manufactured in plants. So like I said, just go back to that old saying, food that's alive, your body is alive. When you eat dead food, it accelerates the aging process, and it actually breaks down your immune response. Your body doesn't understand it, and it fights it like it's a foreign invader. So this is one of the best forms of food that you could actually take in. It gives you minerals, you get all the minerals, you have water, you have chlorophyll, you have and lots of different vitamins. Very different from cakes and candies and breads
Vienna
and
mocha
sodas
chunk.
and Vienna mocha chunk, right, which are nutritionally voided.
Which I don't take anymore.
Not only that, I also do anti-cancer protocols, and one of the best ways to rejuvenate the body is actually with vegetable juicing. It's something that's assimilated by the body within 45 minutes to maybe an hour of ingesting it, where when you actually, if you were to actually eat the celery stick, it would actually take maybe 2 to 3 hours for you to break this down into nutrition-wise for the body. So juicing goes right into the system. It also allows your digestion system to have a break. So
Juicing is also good for relationships. Let me tell you why. When you feel good, you make other people in your environment feel good. It works well with having healthy relationships at work, at school, at home. It's just an all good kind of thing all day long.
no, you're right, and that point is well taken. Really, when you don't eat good food, you feel. How many of you have you ever eaten something you didn't feel good after you ate it?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it lasts for a while, doesn't it?
Yes.
And you also remember the next time you see that food, it actually creates a kind of a marker or it actually creates a permanent memory about something. So I had food poisoning before. I remember the restaurant, and every time I go past that restaurant,
That's
I
when you met
actually
me.
feel ill.
How about when remember you met me and we went to that place?
No, you got food poisoning,
No,
not me.
we both did.
No, you had the runs.
And I
No,
was
you were
throwing
running.
up. I
I'm
was
sorry.
I was very, very sick. OMG. Then you got sick the next day. Yes, you did.
That was just.
No, you said you were sick.
I said that to make you feel better.
We ate the same thing. How come I got sick and you didn't?
Because my system is different than yours. Not only that,
W-E.
when you not only that, when you actually eat good food, it makes you, like you said, it makes you happy. It also affects your memory and your thought process. This food can actually clear up your blood vessels.
Acne.
Acne. Makes you sleep better.
Makes you more vigorous, want to do more.
More alert, right? Also makes you smile a lot.
It sure does.
Yes. And one of the recommendations, like, a lot of people like to do smoothies, but I'll be honest with you, it is so much better to eat fruit in its actual natural form, because that's the way nature intended us to ingest it. Because when you go back 1,000,000 years or 1,000 years, people did not have juices. They really didn't. So, fruit should be eaten in a natural form. And once you actually take a piece of fruit, or even a vegetable, and you break the cellular wall, because this is its protective coating. Once you break it, it's exposed to air. And how many of you ever bite an apple? Any of you ever bite an apple? What happens after a few minutes? What does the apple turn? Right, that's oxidation. So think about this. Now, you see the color of that, right? The apple inside? What color is the apple juice usually?
Yellow.
So what does that mean? It's what?
Oxidized.
How many people drink apple juice? A lot of people. Think that's something for you to think about. The best form is eating in its natural form. Not only that, a lot of the nutrients that are in there, the vitamins, actually start to diminish over time. So when juices are sitting on the shelf, what you end up actually drinking is sugar water. Eat its natural form, it's firm, it's crispy, it strengthens your teeth, strengthens your gums. It's the best way to do it. Unless if you're juicing, you drink it right away. It's not something that needs to sit. You want to take a juice and you drink it. Those enzymes are alive. Your body assimilates the nutrients and you're rocking and rolling.
Let's rock and roll now, body mechanic.
Okay. Oh, and another thing I have to share with you. Carrots. Carrots, when they're non-organic, are used for crop rotation. So what does that mean? They actually plant carrots because what happens is when they're actually in the soil, they pull in all the toxins from the soil. So it's very important that they're organic because they're not soaking in pesticides. So if you're eating non-organic carrots, you are definitely poisoning your body. And you ever see those little containers? You go into the store and they're packaged in the little small baby carrots. You ever seen those? They actually take deformed carrots and they shave them down. But if you look at this carrot, on the outside is the actual protective coating. As you start to strip that off, that carrot starts to oxidize. So what they do in those little packages is they put sulfur dioxide or chlorine to preserve it. And chlorine is a pesticide. So do organic and you'll be much better off. Something for you to think about.
And purchasing organic foods are a little bit more money, but in the long run, it's worth it.
Because if you put poison in your body has to spend a lot of energy trying to get it out. The key is to diminish the amount of toxins that we're taking in. So, all right, Chella. So, do you want to start?
Yeah, sure.
I'm so excited. Do you like ginger?
I never tried it. Yes.
Never tried ginger? You like ginger? Yeah. Okay, so you know what, Chella? Chella?
That's how I do it at home.
Okay, so first thing you do before you turn it on?
Yeah.
That's how you burn them? I'm sorry. You want to turn it on first to get up to speed first, huh?
What's the difference?
Because now the motor has to grind against that to get it up to its right speed. You want it spinning before you stick it in.
Put the apple in there.
I can smell the green. So much for plastic knives. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. Add a little bit of ginger. And the way you can tell apples are fresh, by the weight of the apple. Because the more water it has in it, the fresher it is. As the apple gets old, it starts to dry out and it becomes light. And the seeds are good for you, contrary to popular belief. This is going to be so good. Have any of you juiced before?
Yes.
No? Ah. You've had juice, right?
Yes, I just started.
What happened?
You're squirting me.
You got celery juice on you?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's get some more green in there.
I think it's full.
Yeah, that's it?
Something different.
Juicing is a great way to start your day, and believe it or not, what you get in 1 cup of juice is equivalent to about 3 or 4 meals of vegetables, actually.
You do that so well, body mechanic.
I love this program. I do. Not only that, juicing gives you so much energy and like mental alertness. I can't even explain it to you. And when you stop drinking juice, you feel it right away, right, Chella?
Yes.
You feel it literally right away. If you play
Put some more in
sports,
these two.
You're not gonna get one?
Yeah, Miss Shavana.
Yeah, she's gonna get one.
Okay, ready? We gotta make some more.
yeah, mix some more. Is enough for them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Want some more? Cheers to good health.
Cheers.
And,
Cheers.
and YWRAP.
Yes.
YWRAP.
Yes.
And their new show.
Yes.
Launching next month.
Yes.
Let's make some more.
It takes a while to adjust to it.
Now, you know, ladies, you know what I do with this inside stuff? I use it when I make beans, when I make sopao. I don't throw this away. This is really good. I keep it in the refrigerator for maybe 2 days the max, and I use it when I cook. So
That's great.
Or it could be used as compost, because whatever's in the cellular wall, it came from the minerals in the soil. So you could throw it back into the ground, and as it rots, those minerals will actually be converted by mycelium, which is mushrooms, and they can be reused by other plants and other things.
I'm sorry, what is sabah? You said sabah?
sopao. Soup.
Sopao.
Soup.
I'm learning something new.
It is a scoop there, Ma.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Okay.
So let me ask you ladies something.
Yeah.
It's a Monday. You wake up in the morning. What is the first thing that you do besides check Facebook?
I actually don't use my phone. I don't. I don't have time to be checking my phone in the morning.
Go on, girl.
Facebook
You're probably
is
too busy
dead.
singing in the morning, huh? It's a good day.
actually go to the bathroom first.
Okay.
And then shower and then start getting ready for school.
Yeah.
I don't even have time to eat for breakfast. I don't eat breakfast.
Just don't eat breakfast.
You don't eat
Basically, my lunch
breakfast?
is breakfast in school.
Do you think it's important to eat in the morning?
Yeah.
My mom does. That's why I do it.
As long as mommy's eating.
So you get up in the morning, you take your shower, and you don't actually have breakfast because you're running, right? You have to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you? What do you do?
I jump in the shower, wake up my mom. I get ready and then I eat some breakfast and run to the bus.
Yeah. Me, I take a shower, brush my teeth, everything, blah, blah, blah. Put some music on to keep me energetic. Well, I don't even eat breakfast in the morning. I just go to my bus stop. That's pretty much it.
Interesting. Awesome. What do you do, young lady?
Well, I get up, go to the bathroom, take a shower, and do everything I need to do. And get changed and wake up my mom to take me to school.
Okay. Yes, Miss Majestic?
Okay, so I open my eyes. I check the time, and I have to lay in bed for about 10 to 15 minutes before I can actually
Just
get
kind
up.
of wake up, huh?
Yeah, and then I put music on and start getting dressed, like take a shower and start getting dressed and everything.
Cool.
I procrastinate getting up till like the last couple minutes. I get dressed real quick and then I skate to school.
And how about you? What do you do when you get up in the morning?
I pray when I get up in the morning.
Well.
And then I get myself together. I have my schedule made. I'm starting to exercise. I'm changing the way I used to do things.
Good for you.
Doing different things differently.
Good.
So that's what I used to do in the morning. And then I eat breakfast.
And then you eat after you work out?
Yes.
So body mechanic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 women on the couch.
Wake up in the morning.
I haven't heard any
Body.
hydration.
Right. What do you think is the most important thing to do for your body first thing when you wake up in the morning?
Drink a lot of water.
I just started drinking water. I do drink water.
When you wake up?
I just started doing it. Being more conscious about
You drink water in the
what
morning?
I put in my mouth.
Good.
All right, so I'm going to share something with you. The most vital thing you can do for energy, for your mind, is actually hydrate your body first thing. Water actually turns your organs on. You know how you were saying, like, you listen to music and it kind of gives you energy? Who said that? They wake up and they put music on. That's you,
Jennifer.
right? When you drink water, it gives you energy. Not only that, it facilitates, it prepares your stomach and your intestines for processing food. So if you don't drink water in the morning, a lot of times people experience acid reflux. They don't digest their food properly.
Wow.
So how much water should you drink first thing in the morning? You should drink a couple of cups of water. You should drink anywhere from 10 to maybe 16 ounces of water. And I'm telling you, you'll feel so much better, especially when you start doing it on a regular basis. One of the other things that I do, and I didn't mean to squirt your shoes there, darling, with some apple juice, but it's all good. Is I do a thing called oil pulling. And this is going to sound kind of gross. What I do is I take a cold pressed oil, which means that oil that has not been heated, right? And I take a tablespoon of it, and I put it in my mouth, and I swish it around for 20 minutes. And you may say, well, you know, body mechanic, I just don't have time in the morning. I get up and I'm running. But let me tell you what oil pulling does.
What type of oil?
Huh?
What type of oil?
You can use, I preface coconut oil. But you can, right,
Yeah, me
right.
too.
You know, that's not to get sidetracked for a second, but I want to share something with you young ladies. Do you realize everything that you put on your body ends up inside your body? Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you?
Not my hair stuff.
So I want to share something with you. Annually, the average woman that uses makeup, and I'm going to throw this at you, ends up with anywhere from 10 to 12 pounds of chemicals in their body. Just throwing it out there. Everything you put on your skin ends up in your bloodstream. Just throwing it out there. Okay? Something to think about.
So when we come back, we'll do a little bit more juicing.
Yes.
And a little bit more scaring of the young ladies about wearing makeup.
No. Oh, no, I got sidetracked because I was talking about oil pulling. I'm sorry because of that, but just really quick. What I do is I take this oil and you swish around your mouth. And the reason why it's so important to do that, and I know it's something new, maybe you've never heard of it, but your tongue is actually one of the biggest organs for detoxifying your body. When you go see an Asian doctor, what they do is they check your tongue for your health because your tongue shows what's in your intestines.
Wow.
So anything that's not supposed to be in there, any fat-soluble toxins will end up on your tongue. We've all seen people with white tongues, they have plaque on their tongue. Those are actually fat-soluble toxins. So with oil pulling will actually break down fat-soluble toxins. So in 20 minutes, it breaks down, you scrape your tongue, and now your body doesn't have to process it.
It's really a good thing to do.
It cleans
your teeth.
cleans up acne, it whitens your teeth, it eliminates bad breath, it does a bunch of things. It eliminates toxins from your nasal passageway, it helps facilitate decreasing allergies. It's literally like visiting a doctor every single day. That's what oil pulling is like.
I'm gonna start doing that.
And if you find it, yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, every day's a school day.
And you know, you start it with 5 minutes. Like you go home and you practice. You go home tonight, you practice. Because it's kind of hard to put the oil in your mouth and be done. After a while, it's easy. I do it like just literally like clockwork. I get up in the morning, I head to the kitchen, I put the oil in and like, coconut oil is my favorite.
Yeah,
So,
mine too.
Right. So we gotta pay some bills?
Yes, we got to pay some bills.
Okay.
Take us to commercials, buddy, you got it.
We will be right back.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
Welcome back to Body Shop TV. My name is Chella.
And I am the juicing body mechanic NYC.
This juice is good, body mechanic.
It is excellent.
It always tastes good when
I
you
feel
make
my
it, body
soul is like jumping around right now with all that fresh chlorophyll
It
and
is jumping
ginger.
around.
And everything that you eat in its natural form has all these medicinal things. Like, for instance, ginger is an astringent. It settles digestion. It helps with insulin. Carrots are very similar to mother's milk. A newborn baby can actually drink organic carrot juice. It is very similar to what's produced by the woman's body. What else do we have here? Celery, greens.
Ginger.
And then the apple, underneath the skin, is pectin. It's a sulfur compound. It binds with toxins, pulls it out of your body. Every food, grown in nature, most of them have some type of medicinal thing that protects you from bad things. Wow. Oh, I know what I was talking about. I want to talk about sugar because I know we all just love sugar.
Yes,
we
me
dream
too.
about it.
Yes.
But I want to share with you the psychological side of sugar. Sugar originates in its natural form. It can come in different forms, but most of the sugar that's produced in the world comes from sugar cane. Well, also sugar beets too. Well,
Right.
even those are genetically modified. So once you strip the sugar from the cane, it becomes extremely addictive and no longer has fiber. And what sugar does, sugar spikes your insulin. Also, that refined sugar actually is acid. And I'll give you an example. If you have a wound and you put sugar on it, it will actually cauterize the cut. It destroys small blood vessels. People that are diabetics, you've all heard this term before, right? Diabetics. A lot of times they lose their vision. They have neuropathy. They have issues with their feet. They have tingling. Because sugar in your blood over time starts to break down all those small blood vessels that supply copious amounts of blood to your organs. So I know you love sugar, but you need to understand what sugar does once it's inside your body. In your mouth, on your tongue, sugar tastes great. But once it goes beyond that, your body sees it as something that's not supposed to be there, especially when it's in its refined type. So a lot of the cakes and candies and things that you eat, trust me, they're designed to be addictive, and that's why we love them so much. Just something for you to think about.
Do you ladies have any questions for the body mechanic?
About nutrition, about health, about exercise, any questions at all? About wrestling or whatever you want.
How did you guys meet each other?
I'm going to take my hair off for that one.
They said at a restaurant.
Chella, why you sit back, Chella? You want to tell the story? Because Chella always
No.
makes the body mechanic tell
I'm
the
busy
story.
cleaning up this mess I made. You
Okay.
tell
This is how it happened.
Oh, Jesus.
You need a headband.
I know, right? I should get one, right?
No, I like it like that.
You like that? Okay, cool. This is how Lenny Kravitz does it. So, I have a gym out in Bellport. I do wellness for a very large company, so I've been coming out here for the last 4.5 years. Last year, I have a friend who's a peace officer who I used to see on the train, and we became friends. So I see her on the train one day going back towards the city, and she's saying that the following week she's going to be on a TV show, a radio show. And she talked about Chella, and she had her magazine, so I got the magazine, I got to look through it, because Chella had a magazine at one time. And I said, call up and see if I can, be a guest, because I did radio for like a few months, and it'd be interesting to be on the radio. And that's when I met her. And it was really interesting because she got there like maybe 8 or 9 minutes before the show began. So the whole time she was like texting and she's doing her thing with her. Who's the other person on the show?
Moses Crawford.
Yes, Moses. I used to be a player back in the day.
Until I got played.
Yeah. So here I am sitting with Alicia or Cella sitting across from me. There was Moses. I was sitting here, and Kenya was sitting on the corner. And I think Cella asked me a couple of questions, maybe 2 questions. I didn't really have any answers, did I? Because I was too busy. I was really amazed at how Cella's voice and how she was talking to people. Hold on, my hair got my juice. That's a very interesting statement. No, you know what it is? I just knew she was amazing. And I knew I wanted to spend time around her. And it's funny because at the end of the show, I didn't really get a chance to develop myself in what I did, like as far as nutrition and the training and everything. So when we were about to say our goodbyes, I hugged Cella for like 20 seconds. And I felt her like, look at her face. Right? I saw her like resisting a little bit, like, who's this madman hugging me? But after like 10 seconds, all of a sudden I felt it drop. She's like, and then we talked afterwards, and I said, so what's up with you, Cella? What's going on? And she said, blah, blah, blah. I got this going on, that. And you know what, to be honest, my partner, my business partner, is not doing it. I said, well, Cella, get me in front of him. I can help you. So that night, I went home, and I conversed with Cella on the phone. She was trying to put the moves on me. That Wednesday, Cella picked me up from my job, and we went and met her partner. And that's how our relationship started. And we've been doing things ever since that moment. So now we have the TV show, we have the radio show. We were contemplating doing a magazine. Maybe that's something definitely in the future. But it started out with the radio. I think maybe a month later or 2 months later, we had the
February we started.
Yeah, so 2.5 months later, we had a radio show. And the radio show is awesome.
Yeah.
And the way we started this, we put our cards out all over Long Island. That's Cella's idea, of course. And the owners of Madhouse saw our card and asked us to come and do an interview. And a week later, we had a TV show. And it's funny because I was telling Cella I wanted to do TV. Cella did TV, actually, she had her own show for 8 years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think Long Island with Cella would have been nicer than Alicia, but it's all.
So what we're working on right now is a Body Shop Scholarship Fund. Tomorrow night, right here, we're going to be celebrating 1 year of us being on TV and radio, and just the Body Shop enterprise. And so all the profits that come from tomorrow's event are going to go to our scholarship fund. So in the fall of this year, 2014, we're going to host a scholarship luncheon. And what we're doing is we're giving a scholarship to a youth that we've met through our journey, because we bring in young people the last Saturday of each month that we feel have gone through, that have overcome obstacles in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
We're not looking for the 4.0 student. We're looking for young people that have gone through it. And we just want to bless them, award them with a few dollars to help them out through school. And we hope to do that in the fall of 2014. So we thank you so much for being a part of Body Shop TV. We welcome you to having your own show. Know that I'm available to help you on that journey. And you have the body mechanic to help as well. And we wish you all the best. I am so impressed with YWRAP and all that you do. Shavana, I'm very impressed and very proud of you. And whatever I can do to help you, I definitely want to help you promote yourself and get funding. I think that's very, very important because you can do so much more with the young people.
Why would someone not want to fund these beautiful young ladies?
Exactly.
There's probably dollars waiting right now.
So tell us again your website and your contact number.
The website is www.wejfoundation.org. Again, that's www.wejfoundation.org. www.wejfoundation.org. The phone number is 631-521-7699.
Excellent. Excellent. So, Body Mechanic,
Yes.
we are getting ready for tonight.
Yes.
That's why we have on our blonde afros.
Oh my God! Wait till you see our
We are
outfits.
we are hanging out with Bonnie Pointer, the Sugar Hill Gang,
Hip hop,
Harold
hip-
Melvin's Blue Note tonight.
What did they sing? What's one of the songs?
The love I lost.
I was going to say. I'm not that old.
Oh, you heard that voice? I heard that. Even a chuckle sounds like a song.
So we're gonna be backstage hanging out with them tonight. Did you bring the selfie stick? The thing that you take
You
pictures?
asked me
And
that
you-
before.
But you said no. Were you telling the truth or were you lying?
I was telling the truth. I completely forgot.
Oh, good. You have it.
No, I completely forgot to bring it.
You are completely
Check
like
this
lying
out.
to me,
She
Body
is
Mechanic.
like a selfie
OMG.
maniac. So check this out.
Okay.
I go into Odd Lot and I find this device. It's a retracting, like, it looks like a cane, but at the end of it, it has a device that holds your phone, so you can actually do selfies. It's called a selfie stick. You saw it
Odd Lots.
online yesterday.
Yeah, they have it on Amazon.
It's like $40, and the phone will be like another 3 feet away from you, so you don't have like.
Really
Because you know, you do a
So
selfie,
cool,
like the
right?
biggest thing in the picture is your nose. Like my nose takes up the whole picture when I do a selfie. It's like you see my nostrils, everything. So the selfie stick, when it goes back here, then you can see like you can get everyone involved.
That's so cool.
That's cool.
That's a turn-up tool.
Yeah, turn up tool. That's what's up.
You can see everybody walking around like this. I know, because you always got the arm in the picture. It's like.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you didn't bring it for real?
Chella's still
You're
asking me the same
slacking.
thing. I know. I was too excited. I was too excited about tonight.
Gosh.
We're gonna be fine. You have your cell phone, Chella. Come on now, drink some juice. Come on, be green and merry.
All right, so Body Mechanic, what do you want to talk about next week? I think we have some guests next week.
Next week.
Oh yeah, we have some interesting guests next week. Very interesting. They're going to be reading us Body Mechanic based on our name.
Oh, then we're gonna bring it then, because I'm gonna give them a fake name.
They already have your name. They have your middle name.
They.
Yeah, they have the
My,
middle.
you gave them my middle name without my permission.
Yes.
That's
Body
cool.
Mechanic's a little distraught right
Now they want to know your middle name.
now. My middle
Tune
name-
in next week
My middle name is
at 2
Linwood.
o'clock.
Sorry. Love my name. I learned to love my name.
Come
Sorry,
on,
Dad.
Peloton's watching.
Linwood. I like Linwood. Sounds regal.
Linwood.
Lloyd. Oh, my name is Lloyd. Lloyd Body.
Hi, Lloyd.
So, Body Mechanic?
Yes.
What-
Wait a minute, we have the girls, so let's ask them something else, because they're so wonderful.
All right, go ahead.
I don't know. What do you want to ask? So wait a minute.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do any of you have boyfriends?
We're too young for that right now.
I agree! Glory to the God. Let me tell you.
Wait. I don't think everyone had the same
No,
answer.
I saw a couple like this, like, oh God, please don't ask me. My mama's looking, she'll kill me. Now they're all beautiful, so I know the boys are chasing after you, but let me tell you something. There are people who are 20 and 30 who are not ready to handle relationships. Y'all are building yourselves right
Or
now
50.
and learning. Stick to your journey, because relationships take a lot of energy and a lot of knowledge.
Books and boys don't mix.
But I'll tell you, I know the boys are chasing after you. I know they're like, yo, what's up? You see her? You see Dimples walk by? What's up? Majestic's over there, but oh, look at her. So I know what's up. Trust
We've
me.
had this conversation. We talk about that, don't we?
Yeah.
I didn't even have a girlfriend until I was 21. I was scared of girls. I didn't know what to say.
Did you think you
I
still
was-
had cooties?
I don't think it was the cooties thing. I think it was just like, I was just shy.
What
like
is
an
a girl?
I was shy. The girls liked me, but I would run away. I was just like, what am I going to say? My name is Lloyd. What? I was so bad that my friend, I used to write down what he would say. And then I would go home and practice in the mirror.
Oh, God.
Poor Lloyd.
How you doing today? Hey, but you know what? It was the best thing that ever happened to me. Because you know what? I see a lot of young people, 14, 15, all smuggled up with their partner, and they don't know nothing about life, right? Just think about that. Because when you get when y'all are trying to develop yourselves, when you bring someone else into that relationship component, it takes away half of you. Because now you have to consider that person. If you're at home and you're 14, 15, 16, 17, and you're thinking about that other person, you're not thinking about what's important for you. And relationships are hard for adults, so I can imagine how it is for someone who is young. It really is. You know, I mean, you have a lot of things working against you. You have hormones, you know, there's just nature and things, and you're going to be attracted, but keep your eye on the prize. And if you do decide to have someone and their boyfriend, just make sure they respect you, they support you, they nurture you, and make sure that they like your parents, and more importantly, make sure that they like themselves.
My mother and my grandmother always told me that whenever you meet a man that loves his mother, he will love you and adore you.
And listen to what people say, because when they talk nasty about other people, it's just a matter of time before they talk nasty about you. Your filter is your life. The way you talk about people is just how you see yourself.
Exactly.
You look at flaws in other people, it's because you're talking about the flaws that you have. I always believe I try to find everything good in everyone, and that's my journey. That's the reality that I create. We all have flaws. We all are imperfect, but we all learn and we keep moving forward.
Exactly.
Perfectly imperfect.
That's right.
Exactly.
Do any of you go to church? Are you involved in your church? Very good. Very good.
I can't lie, I haven't been to church in 30 years.
What I want to leave you with, because you're females, is that your self-esteem is everything. It's your beginning, it's your middle, and it's your end. When we don't think good about ourselves, we open ourselves up to whatever is in our environment.
Exactly.
We have to stand above that, always maintain altitude, and you know, I like to say, never let them see you sweat. You know, if you're upset, if you can't handle a situation, just fake it till you make it, baby. Because you'll always come up on top.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your self-esteem is everything. No matter what you look like, no matter where you come from, no matter what, just always maintain altitude and keep your head up.
Well, you know what, and another thing is this, you know, a lot of times we take and we look and we say, well, I want to look like that, I want to look like this. Let me tell you something. God made you all perfect, and the fact that you all are different is even better. Imagine if everybody looked the same.
Right.
Exactly.
You know, love what you have, don't try to change it, and more importantly, don't hide it. Be proud and love yourself.
They're laughing because we just had this conversation. We really went into depth about it on Wednesday about love. So the homework assignment was to really look at yourself, write a letter to yourself, and we were going to share it if they wanted to share it amongst each other.
Nice.
But write a letter to yourself, because when they walk out of the freshman center, I want them to leave the baggage behind and go forward and move forward.
Good. We should do that, body mechanic. We should write a letter to ourselves.
What about my hairdo?
No, but seriously, I like that exercise. We should do that.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Me too. I just have hair on, but I'm serious.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Definitely. I'm telling you, you just, your life, your journey is all in your head.
Yep.
It's all in here. And when I wake up in the morning, I look in the mirror, I go, it's showtime, and I'm going to have some fun. And I can tell you every single day I have a good day. There are no bad days in my world. When I meet a rough spot, I'm like, oops, that's only temporary. Keep moving. Seriously. You're going to meet people that try to bring you down. Oh, this and that. And I got this going on. I go, you know what? Go tell somebody else, because you're not pulling me in that hole with you. Because those people, those people always got something wrong. That's what you'll notice. You see them a year later, they're still complaining.
Exactly.
Even, you know, I know a lot of us are like, you know, we like to hear like bochinche. It's toxic.
It really is, because it becomes a habit. It becomes a habit. Whatever you do becomes habits for you. So when you're positive, positivity becomes your habit. When you're negative, I'm telling you, all you look for is crap. Yeah, blah, 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 good, good. I see them come like, oh, hold on a second. I ain't going in.
So, Body Mechanic,
Yes,
we have to get ready for tonight. I'm so excited.
I'm ready.
If anyone who's listening to us wants to hang out with us tonight, backstage, front stage,
what's up?
Outside the stage,
what's up?
Contact the Body Shop and get tickets half off tonight at the Petrock Theater. It's gonna be a 70s showdown.
I was telling you, you know what? We had. It was the owner's wife's birthday party. What, 2 weeks ago?
Was it last week? I think it was last week.
And we came in costume. It was popping.
Oh, I had a long blonde wig on.
Chell was playing the gongas.
We had a lot of fun. So, Body Mechanic. Next
we
week,
got to invite them to our touch sensorium.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Hold on a second.
We can't. We have to go now.
We do?
Yes.
We can't get another hour?
No.
What? No? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Maybe they'll have us on their show.
Oh, that'll be cool.
We can be on the sofa and all y'all can sit up here. What's up with those funky feet you got over there?
Have an awesome week. Love hard, kiss long.
Why do you always say kiss hard?
I didn't say kiss. I said love hard.
Why does love have to be hard? You mean intensity?
Intense, yes, love intense.
Okay, love intensely.
And kiss long.
And hardly don't speak.
Because you're kissing. Have a great week.